Ooh, so we are live on YouTube. This is a first for me on OBS. So we're just gonna test it and see how this goes. So I do want to check on my stream really quick. There we go. Check on my stream really quick. Okay. All looks good. Cool. So I have never gone live like this on YouTube. We're gonna run week 2 really quickly. Let's see what is going on with it. Let me make sure I have my chat accessible to me. Pop out chat because I want to be able to see everything. And then we are good to go. Alright. So this was mouse and key. So we played week 1 already. And I don't know why I'm thinking about ponies right now. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to schedule people. We're going to do the toxic boyfriend first. And we'll do it in this order. Let's make a break in the day. It looks like we're open until 3. I think I've been like randomly scheduling people in there because we might want to have lunch. Who knows? This is the first time I'm scheduling them out like this. Alright, my day started. Management. I have, what, 900? I think I saw. We just got a assistant therapist, marketing manager. Will increase your number of patients. I don't think I'm ready for that. Okay. I guess we'll take you first. After you, sir. Alright. Ario Granado. My boyfriend keeps putting me down and I don't know what to do. 1, you're being ridiculous if you think complaining will change anything. 2, that sounds really difficult and I'm here to help you through this. 3, what specific behaviors make you feel is a toxic pattern? I'm gonna go with 3. He criticizes everything I do and says nobody else would want me. 1, those words are meant to control you and they aren't true. 2, that's pathetic that you let him talk to you that way. 3, what would leaving look like for you in practical terms? I mean, at that point, I don't even think that, I mean, it would be him needing therapy. I think it's the other person. So, okay, so I'm gonna go with 1. Oh, wow. My good level just went up. That's interesting. Last week it didn't go up at all. It kind of just stuck there. It says, I guess I'm scared to leave because I'm invested so much time. 1, stop whining and actually do something about it then. 2, have you considered what boundaries you need to set with him? 3, your feelings are valid and you deserve respect in a relationship. 2 and 3, actually. But so my goal and the reason why I'm running this again, because this is through Keymailer. Oh, actually, I need to edit that really quick. Edit video and hashtag Keymailer. Okay, perfect. And save. Great. Okay, that's what I needed to do. So let's go back to my content. I'm trying to figure this out, so just give me a second. But did it save? It did. Okay, great. Okay, so I wanted to run this again because I wanted to see if I was going to have the same people come back from the first week to the second week. Because I told quite a few people, I was like, hey, write this down in your notebook, come back to visit me. So that's basically why I'm running this again. I usually stream on Twitch, so that's where I did week 1 at. when I say this. That's where it was at. So I do have it on VOD. My link is in the description for my Twitch channel. So if you want to see what happened, that's where you'll go. But back to it. So we'll go ahead and say 2. See what that does. I feel like I didn't finish my sentence. So yeah, hopefully they come back. We'll see how that goes. He also controls who I see and checks my phone constantly. 1. This controlling behavior often escalates over time. You know. 2. Create a safety plan for leaving might be a good first step. And 3. You clearly enjoyed the drama or you'd have left already. Oh, psh. Oof. I'm gonna go with 1. We'll go with 1. It's a little bit judgmental, but we'll go with it. You're right. Last month he started going through my work emails too. Oh hell no. 1. Do you see how his need for control reflects his insecurity? 2. You deserve privacy and autonomy in your relationship. 3. You must really have low self-esteem to tolerate this. Eek. Oh, this is jabs here. That's crazy. Um, we'll go with 2. Thank you. Sometimes I forget that I deserve better than this. This has been really helpful for me to understand. 1. Start small and build momentum toward the life you want. 2. You've taken an important step today by opening up. 3. Don't waste my time if you're not going to follow through. Go with 2. This means a lot to me. Thank you again. After you, sir. Alright, let's see. Let me check my calendar, because sometimes some randoms show up. So, calendar. We already did that. It's Lila Stanley is next. Alright, let's see. Loneliness. Let's talk about your loneliness together. You're not by yourself. Alright, after you. I feel so alone all the time, like nobody really cares about me. 1. You're being ridiculous. Everybody feels lonely sometimes. 2. When did you first start noticing these feelings of loneliness? 3. That sounds really difficult and I want to help you work through this. Did you see the guy walk past? Let's see. We'll go with 3. I don't know, maybe I'm just overreacting to everything. Your feelings are valid and we can explore this together. What small step could you take this week to connect with somebody? And 3, stop whining and do something about it instead of complaining. We'll go with 2. We'll go with a more game plan for this one. I've tried reaching out, but everyone already has their own friend groups. 1. Do you think fear of rejection might be holding you back? 2. Of course I do. You probably seem desperate and needy. 3. What if you focus on one person and suggest coffee or lunch? We'll do that. 3. That's actually a good idea. I could ask my coworker Sarah. 1. Sarah probably doesn't even like you, but go ahead and try. 2. That sounds like a great first step towards building new connections. And 3. Why don't you text Sarah today and set something up this week? Yes. We'll go 3. You're right. I'll reach out to her after our session. I'm really going to try this time and see what happens. 1. Don't mess this up like you mess everything else up. 2. I'm proud of you and I look forward to our next session. 3. Remember to follow through. You deserve connection and friendship. We'll go with 2. Thank you so much. I'll see you next week with good news. Alright, so we do have the option of a break in between. And I bet that guy's in my waiting room. So we'll see. Yep, he is. My next appointment, I scheduled it a little bit out. So, Malcolm Abbott. Malcolm. Let's see. What is going on with Malcolm? Make this a little bit higher. Well, you're early, sir. After you. I don't trust anyone anymore. Everyone just disappoints you in the end. That sounds like a really heavy burden to carry around with you every day. 2. That's pathetic. You're just making excuses for your own failures. 3. What experiences led you to develop this worldview about people? We'll go with 3. I want to hear what he has to vent about. Well, I've never been burned too many times to count, really. Oh, I'm sorry, I read that wrong. Well, I've been burned too many times to count. 1. You can identify one person who might be trustworthy. 2. You're being ridiculous. Everybody deals with disappointment. And 3. Being hurt repeatedly must have been incredibly painful for you. I guess I didn't always feel this way about everything. It takes courage to admit that things aren't always like this. 2. What would it take for you to start trusting again? And 3. Stop whining and take some responsibility for once. Go with 2. My ex-best friend spread rumors about me to everyone we know. Alright, does cynicism protect you or isolate you from meaningful connections? 2. Your friend was trash, but you're not much better. Ho, hoo, hoo. Let's work on rebuilding trust with one small step this week. We'll go with 3. That sounds manageable, but what if I get hurt again? You'll definitely get hurt because you're too needy and weak. Write 3 qualities you want in a trustworthy friend, and getting hurt is possible, but isolation guarantees continued loneliness. Go with 3. You're right, I need to accept some risk to connect. I feel a little hopeful for the first time. 1, I almost clicked on 1, dude. Try not to mess this up before our next meeting. 2, I'm proud of your progress today. See you next week. And 3, practice that exercise and we'll discuss it next session. We'll do 3. I will. Thank you for believing in me today. Nice. I think that's a solid there. So let's stand up. Let's go check on our dog. There you are. You're exactly who I wanted to see. Aye. Alright, so we did that one early. I think it was like 11 when they came in. Let's see, how much money do I have? It doesn't say how much money I have, but it's 11:45, so we're like super early. I guess we'll have a seat. I don't know what we're supposed to do. There's nobody here. Ah! Oh shit! Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
I'm over here thinking that there's nobody. Go inside, dude. I'll help you first. Well, at least they weren't staring in the window all crazy like last time. I was like a little concerned. Alright. Emotional repression. I keep everything bottled up inside, and I don't know how to stop. 1. Bottle things up. How original. Everyone thinks they're inventing suffering. 2. When did you first learn that hiding your emotions was the safer choice? 3. Let's start by identifying one feeling you can express today to someone safe. So there is a trophy for being evil, but I don't think I want to be evil. I feel very short. How high does my chair go? There we go. Now we're a little bit more at eye level. We'll go 2. Probably when I was young, my parents didn't like when I cried. Try writing down your feelings first before sharing them with anyone else. 2. The childhood pattern still affects you, but you can learn new responses now. 3. So you're still letting mommy and daddy control your emotional life? That's that. I guess I could try, but what if they think I'm weak? Weak people pretend everything is fine when they're drowning inside. 2. Sharing feelings is brave, not weak. The right people will understand. 3, pick someone you trust and share one small motion before our next session. We'll go with that. I might have to be right back. Hold on. Okay, the train sounds are so relaxing. It does have music on here. I just have to see what that's all about. Let me see something here. Here we go. And it'd be helpful if I toggle back. Alright. The worst part is I cry alone but never around other people. Crying alone is your mind's way of releasing what you won't share openly. 2, secret crying sessions very dramatic. Do you like candles too? 3, what would happen if you let yourself cry in front of one trusted person? I don't think anybody would just kind of sit with somebody and just cry just because of a therapy session. It's a little odd, I would say. But, this is why I'm not a therapist. Okay. I never thought about that way before. That makes sense, actually. 1, insights are nice, but they won't fix your emotional constipation problem alone. 2, your body needs emotional release whether you give permission or not consciously. 3, understanding the way is the first step toward changing the pattern itself. We'll go with the last one. That makes me feel less broken, like there's actually hope for me. I'm going to work on this. Thank you for helping me understand myself. You have the tools now. Just trust yourself to use them moving forward. 2, keep noticing your patterns and practicing release in safe small ways daily. 3, understand yourself is cute, but let's see if you actually do anything. Okay, let's go with the first one. I really appreciate your help today. This means a lot to me. Excuse me, madam. So it's 12:45. My last appointment, I think, is at 3. At 2. It's Hudson, so I got time. Hudson. That's Hudson. We'll see this dude. He looks extremely happy. I'm used to my camera being over here. Depression. He doesn't look familiar. I just feel empty inside, like nothing matters anymore. When did you first notice these feelings emerging? 2, that's pathetic. You need to just get over it. 3, I hear you, and I'm here to help you through this. Let's go with number 1. I guess I started a few months ago, maybe longer. What was happening in your life when it started? 2, a few months, and you're still moping around like this? 3, thank you for sharing that. It takes courage to open up. We'll go with 1. I can't sleep. I lost interest in everything I used to enjoy. 1. Let's create a sleep schedule and reconnect with one enjoyable activity. 2. How long has your sleep been disrupted like this? And 3, you're being ridiculous. Plenty of people have real problems. We'll go with 2. It's been at least 3 months of terrible sleep every night. 1, 3 months isn't even that long. Stop being so dramatic. 2, have you noticed any patterns in when sleep is hardest? 3, that must be exhausting. You're carrying a new burden. We'll do that. Sleep patterns. That makes more sense. Yes, it's worse when I'm alone with my thoughts. Oh, it's worse when I'm alone with my thoughts. I think I can work on this between now and next time. 1, don't expect miracles. You'll probably fail at this anyways. Damn. 2, you're doing great work. Keep taking care of yourself. And 3, practice the sleep strategies and we'll check in next time. I'll do my best. Thanks for your help today. It's just because his made me that voice for him. Sir, I don't think you're scheduled yet. We have till 2. You're like super early, yo. Oh, it's almost 2. Oh. Let's go. We'll take you early. He's there for bullying. With his tight spandex. Alright. Let's see what you guys say, Hudson. The kids at school keep making fun of me every single day. That sounds really difficult. I'm here to help you through this. 2, what specifically happens when they target you at school? 3, you're being ridiculous. Kids tease each other all the time. Testing waters. They call me names in the hallway and push my books down. 1, that's pathetic. You're letting them get to you way too easy. 2, would you feel comfortable reporting these incidents to a school counselor? 3, I believe you, and what your experience is completely unacceptable bullying. We'll go with 2, because we gotta learn like the school system and how that works if in scenarios like this. They follow me around and take pictures to post online with mean comments. 1, maybe you're doing something that makes them want to target you specifically. 2, how does this behavior make you feel about going to school? And 3, we need to get your parents at school involved immediately about this. So technically with therapist sessions, I wouldn't be an immediate like contact of somebody else because, I mean, nobody's actually like, well, I guess he's kind of getting hurt. Just his books are being thrown. We will go with 2. I feel sick every morning. Sometimes I pretend I'm too sick. 1, avoiding school is a symptom, but we need to address the root cause. 2, your physical reactions show how serious this situation has become for you. 3, faking sick is just avoiding your problems instead of facing the problems. We'll go with 2. Thank you for taking this seriously and not dismissing how I feel. I'm glad I came in today, even though it's really hard. Don't waste my time next week if you're not going to change. 2, keep working on the steps we discussed and update me next time. 3, you made real progress today and I'm here whenever you need support. Go with 3. I really appreciate everything today. Thank you so much for listening and caring. So I thought he was the bully. I didn't think it was the other way around. So now I sound like a bully. Alright, so what time do we close? Guess we'll squeeze in one more person. Or just go in. To wait for the patient to sit down. You gotta fill out your paperwork. Ma'am, you left this blank on the keyboard. Alright. Keila Enriquez. Everyone at work ignores my ideas, but steals them later for themselves. So basically everyone's out to get the brilliant you. Is that it? 2, do you think there's a pattern in how you present your ideas? 3. Let's practice how you can overtly claim credit for your contributions next time. Claim credit for your contributions next time. So with Kayla, we'll go with that one. I guess I could try that, but what if they just laugh? 1. Write down 3 ways to assert yourself better before our next session. 2. Your fear of their reaction is valid, but it shouldn't silence you. 3. Laugh at you for finally speaking up on about your own work. We'll do that one. I like that one. Are you even taking this seriously, or just mocking me the whole time? 1. I'm trying to help you see other perspectives on the situation. 2. If you can't handle a simple question, maybe that's the real issue. 3. I apologize. I came in across as dismissive as you're dismissive of your real concerns. So I'm gonna say 1, because if she doesn't get that, that's kind of like... Other perspectives don't change that I'm being excluded and used deliberately. They formed a whole group chat without me after I proposed the project. 1. A group chat without you? How will you survive such devastating rejection? 2. Set up a meeting with your supervisor to address its exclusion directly. 3. What do you think being excluded from that chat means about you? Ooh. Ooh. That's pretty interesting. Nah, we'll go with 2. It's not really, I guess, a little tattle, but it just fits your project, you know? But what if my supervisor thinks I'm just being difficult or paranoid? 1. Prepare specific examples and request a private conversation to discuss them. 2. Paranoid is a strong word, but hey, maybe it fits. 3. Those fears make sense, but your experience deserves to be heard. Okay, so I'm gonna say 1. That's smart. You're right. I need to be better proactive instead of just complaining. So what do I actually do moving forward from here? 1. Forward means anywhere but stuck into your own victim story. Ooh. 2. Take it one step at a time and we'll work through this together. 3. Start with one small action this week and report back next week. See, I liked 1, but then they said victim story, and I'm like, damn. Like, but it partially makes sense, but I don't want her to, like, be dismissive. So we'll go with 2. Thank you. I'll see you next week and try my best. Alright, so I almost have enough for, an assistant therapist, but I feel like I'm gonna need, an assistant first. Let's see. Day started, calendar. Are we closed? I thought there was a way to end the day. Oh, it's 12,000. I don't know why I thought I was close. I'm not at all. Bills. Okay. I think we are done for the day. We wanna close the door and get out of here. I could have sworn I had 25,000. Why am I at 21? That's at 100 and for the... Oh no. Whatever. Let's put the music on. Hold on. Settings. So we can get something. I don't know. Now I know why I muted it. Alright, continue. I think the dog is more for me. We're gonna have her here. Oh, my hand is so itchy right now. What the hell? Okay. Pinchas? Pinchas berry? Seriously? Our day started. I was wondering if... What's over here? Nothing? Okay. Pinchas is the first one. How could I forget that name? Wait. Oh, the dog went in there. That's right. 3 pinches? I thought I put pinches first. Oh no, it's sincere. Okay. My bad. The way they like work their neck, I feel like they're twerking or something. They're like, throwing it back. Oh no, we gotta stare. Everyone I care about eventually leaves me behind. What's one small step you could take to build stronger connections? 2. Sounds like you're collecting reasons to feel sorry for yourself. 3. When did you first notice this pattern in your relationship? We'll see. Are you seriously mocking me right now? You have to admit you do sound a bit dramatic. 2. I'm just trying to challenge your perspective here. And 3. I apologize. That was inappropriate of me. This doesn't happen to me at all. I push people away before they can abandon me first. 1. Can you see how this becomes a self-fulfillment prophecy? 2. Running away before they do. How's that working? 3. What would happen if you stayed vulnerable instead of pushing away? I'm terrified they'll see the real me and leave. That fear is valid, but it doesn't have to control you. What if you let one person see you fully? Being terrified is easier than being honest, right? I don't need this from you. We should probably wrap up for the day. I understand this is painful to discuss. Getting upset proves to you, you know I'm right. You keep dismissing everything I say. I expected more professionalism from you. We can continue this conversation next time. You'll regret giving up on therapy this easily, and I appreciate your honesty about my mistake. I don't know if I will. It's okay. I still got paid. He slammed the door on me. How could he? Sir, you can't just stand there like that. No, I go in first. Anja, after you. I like your shirt. I don't know, it makes me think of the 90s. Alright, let's get to it. Ariana Ojeda? I don't know. We'll call her Miss O. I feel like nothing I do matters and life has no real purpose. 1. Let's start by identifying one small meaningful action you can take today. 2. What specific moment triggered these feelings about purpose and meaning? 3. Oh no, not another midlife crisis in the making. Alright. I'm not sure where to even begin with something like that. 1. Pick one thing that used to bring you joy and do it tomorrow. 2. It's okay to feel uncertain. We'll explore this together at your pace. And 3. Everyone struggles with baby steps. It's quite entertaining, really. Okay. We'll go with this one. I wake up every day wondering why I'm even going through the motions. 1. What's one activity that made you feel alive in the past? 2. This pattern suggests your disconnect from your core values. 3. Going through motions. How very robot of you. We'll go with 1. I used to love painting, but I haven't picked up a brush in years. 1. Buy paint supplies today and commit to 1 hour this weekend. 2. Years without painting, that dedication to give up. 3. Reconnecting with painting will help you rediscover meaning and purpose. That actually makes sense. Maybe art could bring something back. I'm willing to try, though it still feels overwhelming. 1. Take it one day at a time and report back next week. 2. Try not to overthink it too much on your way out. And 3. You made real progress today. I'm here whenever you need support. Thank you so much. I feel hopeful for the first time. And she left. Where did she go? Whoa. wanna know. Whoa. Taking a little pause. Alright. Escape. Oh, all these people. Who's next? What time is it? So we have Pinchas at 12, so we're ahead of schedule. We'll go with her. Alright. I found out my partner cheated on me and I don't know what to do. 1. So you just found out. Did you go through their phone or something? 2. What did you think might have led to the situation in your relationship? 3. Have you considered scheduling a conversation with your partner about this? I don't know if I can face them without breaking down completely. You can always just keep avoiding it like you probably avoid everything else. 2. What if you wrote down your thoughts first to organize your feelings? 3. It's completely understandable to feel overwhelmed by something this painful. We'll go with 2. Okay, so they said it didn't mean anything, but it's still happening and hurts. So they gave you the classic cheater excuse. How original of them. 2. What outcome would make you feel like you're making the right decision? And 3. Sometimes people cheat when they feel disconnected. Does that resonate with you? Ooh. Go with 2. Pardon me. I might have to grab a glass of water. Alright. What takes courage to consider rebuilding after such deep betrayal? Good luck with that. People who cheat once usually do it again. What specific changes would you need from the moving forward? It's rebuilding after such deep betrayal. Yeah, you're right. I need to be clear about my boundaries with them. I feel a bit better having talked this through with you today. 1. Try not to cry so much before our next session together. You're stronger than you think you are. Take care of yourself. And remember to have fun conversations and trust your instinct at what's right. So we'll go with that. Thank you so much. I'll see you next week feeling more helpful. So that's interesting. That's, that they brought up that subject. So far we've had a few, what was it? I want to say people that still. We've had sad people. Fudge, I can't even remember. But so far it's been a good variety. There's a couple repeats, but not too many of them. So that one's a new one. We haven't came across a cheating person. It's not how you call it. Cheating person. Alright, so now we get to squeeze in a few more. So his was until later. We'll do him. I wonder if we get in trouble for running late. He looks very attentive. Okay. Oh. Jason, oh gosh, we have a starer. Look, it looks like he's looking through the blinds too. That's crazy. Okay. My divorce is finalized and I feel completely lost and broken. Tell me more about what feels most difficult right now. 2, at least you're free to binge Netflix without someone judging your choices. 3, what's one small step you can take today to rebuild your routine? We'll go with the first one. I guess I haven't really thought about what comes next. That's understandable. This is a major life transition to process. 2, let's make a list of what matters most to you moving forward. 3, so you're just winging it with no plan whatsoever. 2, the hardest part is sleeping alone after 10 years of marriage. Have you considered creating a new bedtime routine for comfort? And 2, loneliness after intimacy loss is one of divorce's deepest wounds. Maybe get a body pillow. They don't hog the covers. We'll go with that one. We'll be a little bit more positive about it. Alright. Yes, that's exactly it. Like a piece of me is missing. Missing pieces can be replaced. Just go on dating apps. 2, the emptiness is real and valid. You're grieving a partnership. 3, grief has stages and you're working through the profound loss. Thank you for validating my feelings. It really helps. I'm glad I came today. This has been helpful. Keep building on this progress. You're moving in the right direction. 2, well, at least you got something out of this session today. And 3, I'm glad this helps. You deserve support through this transition. We'll go with 2. I'm just keeping it really simple. Oh, snaps. Why did it do that? I think it's because we're late on our other appointment, maybe. I've never had it, like, it dinged for me there. Alright, so your appointment, sir. Oh, you can close the blinds? Oh, snaps. Oh, those are nice blinds. Our curtains, they're pretty heavy. Wait, does that mean we can close the blinds over here? Oh my god. We can close them? Yo, that's awesome. I got tired of that guy, like, just standing there. Yes. I checked the lock so many times that I'm late for work. Oh, I can talk to him while standing? So I don't have to sit in the chair? That's crazy. Okay. Things I'm finding out. Okay, let's see. You're being ridiculous. Stop checking I just stopped checking them so much. What did you think drives you to check those locks repeatedly? And that sounds really difficult. I want to help you through this. That's number 2. I guess I'm afraid someone will break in if I don't check. We could try exposure therapy to help you resist the checking urge. 2, the fear makes sense and we can work together through it. That's pathetic. Just walk away from the door already. 1. The check-in takes hours and my boss is getting really upset. How long have you been experiencing these compulsive checking behaviors? 2, your boss should just fire you if you can't be punctual. 3, have you considered setting a timer to limit your check-in routine? A timer might help, but what if I miss something important? You'll never get better if you keep making excuses like that. 2, let's create a step-by-step plan to reduce checking gradually. And 3, we can start small and build your confidence over time. So we'll go with that one. I am willing to try if you think it could help me. Oh no, I was trying to see if I can walk away and like walk around the room and talk to him, but I guess not. I'm feeling more hopeful about managing in this now. I'm glad we can make progress together today. 2, practice the timer technique and we'll discuss it next week. And 3, try not to mess this up before our next session. I will. Thank you for your help today. Alright, alright. Well, what if I tell him to sit on this chair? Is that a new chair? I don't remember that. Alright, what are we looking at? So I saw everybody today. Where are we with money? So we were trying to get to 4,000 so I can at least get an assistant. Alright, dude. Get inside. I will see you. I think I get like 200 people a day. Take your time, sit down. Alright, now that you're sitting, let's go. can't sit here? Go ahead, talk. It's not letting me. I'm gonna give him broke neck. I can't stop lying to everyone and I don't know why. Sure. Okay. What do you think triggers you to lie in the first place? Let's start by identifying one specific lie you can correct this week. Oh, wow, you're a professional fibber now. Did he come back? Oh my god, I wish I could look back at the previous week so I can see like what exactly is I don't know. Okay, I just want to get this over with. I'm not sure. I can't just stop like that. Come on, even a child could manage honesty better than this. It's okay to take small steps. We'll work through this together. What would happen if you paused before answering someone? That's a good answer. The worst part is I lie even when the truth is easier. Even when it's easier, that's impressively dedicated to dishonesty. 2. Do you feel more in control when you lie? And 3. Try writing down your lies each day to see the pattern. Let me see. Yes, like I'm directing the narrative instead of being vulnerable. What would vulnerability actually cost you in reality? 2. Narrator, director sounds fancy for someone who just makes stuff up. 3. It takes courage to admit the need for control. I like 1 and 3. Those two are really good answers. Let's see. We shall go with... maybe everything, but I know that's probably not true. This gives me somewhere to start at least. Practice that pause technique and report back next session. 2. At least you know what to work on, right? 3. You've shown a real insight today. Keep on building on it. We'll go with that one. I'll work on it. See you soon. Like, his neck got stuck. He got a cramp. He has to stretch. Yeah, I got 200 from them. Gotta pay my daily rent of $100. Onward we go. I'll beat you. Get out of my way. I hope he gets out of the building safely. Alright. We don't believe in sunshine here. Bye. What? The calendar. None of these names look familiar. Your day has started, okay. Alani Campos. Toxic girlfriend. I wonder why I can't sit on the other chair. Alright. My girlfriend constantly accuses me of cheating, but I've never done anything. 1. Have you considered setting clear boundaries about these accusations? 2. Maybe you secretly enjoy the drama she creates for you. 3. What do you think drives her to need to accuse you? I don't know, maybe her ex cheated on her or something. How does she not know this? Have you asked her directly about past relationships? 2. Your instincts to understand her perspective shows real emotional maturity. 3. Maybe you like dating someone who keeps you on edge. We'll go with 1. She checks my phone constantly and interrogates me about every female friend. 2. Do you give her your passcodes just to keep the peace? 2. Her behavior suggests deep insecurity rather than actual evidence. 3. You need to decide if this relationship respects your basic privacy. Like that. But I love her. Isn't there a way to fix this? Love doesn't require you to sacrifice your dignity and privacy. True. First, you need to establish what you will and won't accept. Yes. Love shouldn't feel like a prison sentence, should it? I'm gonna go 2. That's a good point. I need to stand up for myself. So what do I actually do starting today? Try not to cave the first time she cries about it. 2. Take it one conversation at a time. You got this. 3. Start by having one honest conversation about your needs tonight. I'll try tonight. Thank you for your help. You're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
See what happens next. Everything feels so dull and repetitive, like I'm just going through motions. When did you first notice this pattern of boredom starting? 2. You're being ridiculous. Everyone gets bored sometimes. And 3. That sounds really difficult to experience day after day. Okay. And then I'm doing another BRB, so hold on. Okay, I'm back. Needed some water with all this reading. Was not prepared. Alright. I don't know, maybe it has always been. It's okay to feel uncertain about when things change. 2. Stop whining and figure it out already. 3. What activities used to bring you excitement or joy? Thank you. I appreciate your understanding my confusion. Nothing excites me anymore. Work, hobbies, and even seeing friends feels empty. Let's try one new activity this week, something completely different. And 2, maybe you're just lazy and looking for excuses. 3, have you experienced any major life changes recently? We'll go with 3. My job changed and I moved cities about 6 months ago. 1, how did those transitions affect your daily routines? 2, those are significant changes. Adjusting time takes. 3, so you're bored because you made bad life choices. No. No, that's terrible. We'll go with 2. I see now how these changes contribute to my boredom. 1. Start rebuilding those routines and connections this week. 2. You're making real progress in understanding yourself. And 3. Don't expect miracles. You dug yourself into this hole. Yikes. I'm ready to make changes. See you next week. I'm curious why it like goes like that. Like it throbs. That's the best way to say it, I guess. Alright, so I already saw him. Lewis Parsons is the next one. Wait, he's not until 12. It's 10. I knew it. See a few people. You are early, sir. We're seeing extra patients. We're so close to the amount we're looking for an assistant. But it's I think I paid my rent already because we have to pay rent first. I keep having nightmares about the accident and I can't sleep anymore. You're being ridiculous. Everybody has bad dreams sometimes. 2. When did these nightmares start and what triggered them most often? 3. That sounds incredibly difficult and I'm here to help you through this. I don't know if talking about it even helps. 1. Let's develop some grounding techniques you can use when nightmares occur. 2. Stop whining and let's deal with it like everybody else. 3. Your feelings are valid and we'll work through this together at your pace. Thank you. It means a lot to hear you say that. The flashbacks happen randomly and I avoid driving now because of them. 1. Let's create a safe step plan to gradually reintroduce driving in safe ways. 2. When you're just making excuses to avoid facing your problems head on. 3. Avoidance can reinforce fear, so understand the pattern is important here. I guess that makes sense, but it feels impossible to change now. Change is hard, but you already survived the worst part of this. Let's identify one small behavior you could shift this week to start. 3. You're choosing to stay stuck instead of doing the real work. Let's see. There's that. That's a good point. It helps me feel less hopeless now. I want to believe things can improve when I'm still pretty scared. 1. Just don't chicken out before trying it at least once. 2. You're stronger than you think and I'm proud of your courage today. 3. Practice the small steps and we'll evaluate how it went next time. Go with that one. I'll do my best with it and report back next time. So... Come on, dog. Alright, we'll see now. After you. As you sit down. Alright, let's see. What's up, doggo? Lewis Parsons. I keep putting everything off until the last minute and it's ruining my life. What do you think is causing you to avoid these tasks? 2. It sounds like you already struggled with this and want things to change. 3. You're being ridiculous. Just do the work like everyone else. So, wait, what? What's the reason why he's here? I wish I had it in the corner so you can remember what the conversation is going to be about. That would be very helpful. Hold on just a second. Alright. I don't know, maybe I'm scared of falling or something. Failing, not falling. So silly. Fear of failure is really common and you're not alone in this. 2. Stop whining and start working. It's that simple. 3. Let's try settling one small goal for this week and see how it goes. Alright. Thank you, that actually makes me feel a bit better about it. The worst part is knowing what I need to do. Start with just 5 minutes of your work on your most important task. Does knowing what to do make it harder when you still can't act? 3. Stop talking about it and actually do something for once. Yes, actually, it's like I'm paralyzed even though I understand everything. Have you noticed if this happens more with certain types of tasks? That paralysis in your brain protecting you from something deeper. Being paralyzed is just an excuse for being lazy. We'll go with 2. That makes sense. I never thought about it that way before. I think I understand myself better now. Thank you. Don't overthink it. Just notice and move forward. 2. You've made real progress today in understanding yourself. 3. Keep noticing these patterns and we'll work on them next time. Alright, goodbye. Well, that was very subtle. Alright, so we're almost there. We're gonna take one more person today. I feel like there's somebody else out here though. It's still early. Someone's coming. We'll have them like walk over here and like engage. My mood swings are completely out of control and ruining my life. What situations typically happen right before your mood changes? Let's start tracking your moods daily to identify patterns and triggers. So you're basically just riding an emotional roller coaster all day. Let's do that. That's not helpful at all, and you're supposed to be helping me. I mean, isn't that basic what mood swings are? I'm just trying to understand the scope of what you're experiencing. I apologize. That came out wrong and wasn't appropriate. I don't think that it's not appropriate. I don't know. You just talk to people different, right? You make me feel worse when I came here for support. Sometimes I'm fine, and then suddenly I feel rage or deep sadness. How long do these mood episodes typically last for you? 2. Sounds like you're quite the drama queen today, aren't you? 3. Try breathing exercises when you feel a mood shift starting. We'll go with 1. Sometimes just minutes, other times they last for several hours. That variability is actually helpful information to use to explore. 2. Do you notice any physical sensations before the mood changes? 3. Hours of drama must be exhausting for everyone around you. Yikes. I like the first one. I'm glad you see it that way instead of judging me. This conversation has been really helpful for me today. Ooh, I almost clicked the wrong thing! Ah! Remember to track those physical sensations we discussed. I'll definitely do that and let you know how it goes. Alright. Let's see. Management, bills. No bills today. Does this mean we can hire a secretary? But how am I gonna know? I guess that's part of it. Like, how would we know what we're gonna do? Hire. Let's see one more. It's still early. So what happens when I hire like another what is it called? What am I thinking of? A therapist? Like, are we sharing the space? Or how does that? We'll find out, I guess. Let's see how long I play this for. Because I do have other games to play that I got from Keymailer. So if anyone wants to check out Keymailer, just Google it, Keymailer, and then you know, if you make content, they'll give you a key so you can get games to play and check out. Alright, so Alani. I can't stop thinking about dying and it's consuming my entire life. Oh, it says right there when you go over their name. Okay, cool. What specific thoughts about death are troubling you the most right now? 2. You're being ridiculous. Everyone dies, so just get over it already. 3. That sounds really frightening and I'm glad you're sharing this with me. I guess I'm scared to say it out loud. Makes it feel real. Let's try some ground techniques when those thoughts become overwhelming for you. 2. Stop being so dramatic about something you can't even control anyways. 3. Take your time. This is a safe space to explore difficult feelings. Thank you. I really need to hear that from someone who understands. It started when my father passed away suddenly 3 months ago now. 3 months and you're still whining? Your father would be so disappointed. 2. Let's develop a plan for managing panic when death thoughts appear suddenly. 3. Grief can trigger existential fears. Does that connection resonate with you at all? Yes, losing him made me realize I'll die too someday and alone. That's understandable. His death triggered those deep existential questions for you. Everyone dies alone anyway, so stop pretending you're special or different somehow. 3. Do you think fearing your own death is about being alone specifically? Yeah, I'll go with that one. Yes, maybe I understand the fear. I can manage it better. That makes sense. I agree. I think I have some tools now to face this anxiety better. 1. You've done important work today. Remember to be patient with yourself always. 2. Keep the momentum going and we'll build on this progress next time. 3. Try not to mess up this up before I see you again. I'm actually looking forward to next session. Thank you for today's help. So, I don't care if there's someone outside. We're ending the day.
Oh.
Oh, we can talk to her. Oh, interesting.
Oh.
That's all she said is oh?
Oh.
Okay, Liddy. What? She gets an office? Oh. Interesting. Why is she in my desk then? Interesting. Alright.
Oh.
So we don't actually talk? Okay, she booked my patients. So that's kind of cool, I guess. Where's my dog? My dog just, like, ignored me. Where are you? Oh my god. After you, sir. After you. Would it be better if... But I can talk to him, I'm standing. Huh? What kind of name is that? Menakem Rose? Menakem? I keep thinking every little pain means I have something strongly wrong. Let's create a plan to help you manage these health worries practically. 2. So you're basically a doctor now after the internet searching. 3. When did you first notice yourself becoming concerned with your health? Maybe 3 years ago after my aunt got diagnosed with cancer. That experience must have been frightening and left a lasting impact on you. 2. 3 years of worrying and about nothing sounds exhausting, doesn't it? 3. Have you considered keeping a journal to track your anxiety patterns? Every time I feel dizzy, I convince myself it's a brain tumor. Brain tumor? Really? After dizzy spells from probably just standing up fast? What sensations in your body typically trigger the tumor thought first? 3. Could you commit to calling a friend instead of Googling symptoms tonight? I guess I could try that instead of searching online immediately. By next week, practice 3 times when the urge strikes you. There's a good first step towards breaking the cycle of anxiety. And sure, calling a friend will magically cure your imaginary brain problems. Oh my god. 3 times a week sounds doable. I'll give it my best shot. So what should I focus on between now and our next session? Track your progress and we'll review what's worked at our next meeting. 2. Try not to worry too much, which I know is easier said than done. 3. Keep practicing and remember I'm here if you need support before then. Thank you so much. I'll see you next week before feeling confident. So I don't think I've seen anybody yet because I've noticed, and I think that's where I got it to where it's when people say see you next week, in my mind I'm like, okay, so I should be seeing them this week, and I don't think none of these names are familiar. So William and Lucas. Have a seat. I can't handle being around people. I just freeze up completely. That sounds very difficult, and I'm here to help you work through it. 2. What specifically happens in your body when you're around others? 3. You're being ridiculous. Everyone feels nervous sometimes. I don't know. I just feel like everyone is staring at me. That's pathetic. You need to toughen up. 2. Let's identify one concrete step you could take this week. 3. Your feelings are valid, and we can explore them at your pace. At parties, I stand in the corner, avoiding eye contact with everybody. So do I. I do the same thing. Standing in the corner is exactly why you have no friends. 2. Could you try greeting just one person at the next gathering? 3. Do you think avoiding eye contact keeps you feeling safer? Maybe I could, but what if they reject me or laugh? Let's practice a simple greeting together right now. That fear makes sense, but rejection won't destroy you. With that attitude, they probably laugh at you. We'll go with the first one. Okay, that sounds manageable. I'll try that approach. I feel a bit more hopeful about making progress now. Try not to mess this up before our next meeting. 2. I'm proud of your progress. See you next week. And 3. Practice that greeting and report back next session. Okay, thank you for your help today. Of course. I have to make my money back, so... Oh, and I wonder what it's like to pay the secretary, because now that I have someone. It's early, so we'll squeeze you in. Oh, I don't think that was hallway lady. All I know is that Lucas is next. Whatever. And this is why they do the 15-minute intervals. I can't handle the pressure from school anymore. It's crushing me. I'm gonna kind of click through them pretty fast, so I'm gonna just like read them and go through at least this person. I haven't seen any patterns, that's why I'm like, I kind of wanted to go through it, speed run it. It's throwing me off that my video's like so delayed on the screen. I'm used to it being more like in real time. Like not the YouTubes. It's a little different, not gonna lie. But like it's cool to see my layout and stuff. It looks pretty sick, but usually I have chat above me and on there, but I think that's the difference. I have a green screen I could put up so it would be all purple behind me, but this is like a test run and I want to just, you know, check out this game a little bit more. And we're on Thursday, so one more day and then I'll give you my thoughts on the week. Ooh. Thank you. I never thought about it that way before. It feels like real progress. I'm grateful for your help. And I feel like the way we talk is very much the same, which is kind of, I wish it varied a little bit more. So wow, I got like $1,000 in a day. That's really good. Lucas, and I think I already saw Vivian. So we'll just squeeze in this one more person. I'm starting to get a little hungry. I'm like, man, I'm gonna speed run Friday again, probably, cause I did expect it to take a good hour. It's about an hour 16 minutes so far for this. So it's the reading that takes a while. Music does not go. My sister got sick and I feel like it's somehow my fault. Maybe my parents always blame me for things went wrong. It actually makes sense when you put it like that. I think I can actually work on this now. Journaling. So I've mentioned a lot of journaling and I want to see people come back with their journals. I want to like get a little bit more deeper with these people. And I know they're not real people. They're, you know, the computer devices. Let's see. Management. We are wages. Let's watch this. Said 100, so my payroll didn't change, which is good. So the cost of seeing this person. The way they stare at me seems so suspicious. Right, this is the last day. And then it's food time. I have no idea what I'm gonna eat. Something light, something small, maybe a salad, because I had, what did I have for lunch? I had, oh, a hot and spicy and an apple pie from McDee's. Okay. Alex? Oh, no wonder. I was like, why is it so delayed? So I guess whenever I clicked over off of the game at one point, it just kind of like went back 20 minutes on my stream that I'm watching. So that's why there's like a delay. I'm like, what are you doing? What do you mean? Okay, let's see. Alright. I fixed it though. There's still a little slight delay, but it's not that big of a deal. Wait, is it? Did it restart from the beginning? Okay. There we go. Now I'm synced up. Oh, he's mad. I know people are watching me and talking about me behind my back. Let's write down when this happens and what you actually observe. So you think that you're that interesting to everyone around you? And what makes you believe that people are specifically targeting you? About that? I don't know, it just feels so real when it happens. Feelings aren't facts though, are they? Let's start tracking specific moments when you feel this way. And those feelings can be overwhelming, but we can examine them closely. I guess I could try that, but what if I'm right? Keeping a log will help us see patterns in your thoughts. Maybe you need more attention than the average person does, and your feelings are valid and we can work through this together. First one. At work, everyone stops talking when I walk into the break room. Do you announce yourself with dramatic entrances or something? Could there be other explanations for why conversations pause? Have you tried approaching your coworkers directly about it? Maybe, but it happens every single time without fail. That consistency must be really distressing for you. 2. What happens right before you enter that makes conversation stop? Or maybe they're just bored and you happen to walk in. That's it. I'm done with your jokes about my problems. It's not a joke. I was being 100% serious, and this dog is being super distracting, walking in and out of my office and slamming doors. I heard that you're frustrated, and that's how the session... I hear that you're frustrated with how the session is going. Frustrated doesn't even begin to cover how I feel right now. I'm expecting better from someone who's supposed to help me. Consider what we discussed and call if you need support. Alright, I'll consider it. See you. Okay. Yeah, can you, like, chill out, dog?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess my my office closes early on Fridays. Let me see if there's anybody outside. Yeah, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Take a seat. I do my sessions with the door open. So maybe you can make a friend on the way out. My mom and sister won't talk to me anymore after our fight. Let's explore what might have caused this rift between you. Sounds like you really know how to clear a room. What specific steps can you take to reach out to them? I'm not sure they even want to hear from me. Well, someone has to break the silence eventually, right? Try writing them a letter explaining how you felt. Yeah. We fought about my dad's estate and who gets what. Money conflicts often mask deeper feelings about grief and loss. Consider scheduling a family meeting to discuss the estate calmly. That might work, but I'm worried they'll refuse to come. Send individual invitations and emphasize your desire to reconcile. Maybe they'll just avoid your sparkling personality. Oh my god. The initial reaction doesn't determine the final outcome. I feel more hopeful about reaching out to them now. I think I know what I need to do now. Keep me updated. Thank you for your help. What time do we close on Fridays? Let me see. Oh, that was her. That wasn't scheduled. Okay. Looks like those colors are grayed out.
Oh.
She doesn't talk to me very much. People pleasing. Genevieve. I can't say no to anyone and it's completely exhausting me. When did you first notice this pattern of always saying yes? Stop whining and just learn to say no already. 3. It sounds like you're carrying a heavy burden trying to help everyone. 1. I think it started when I was young, always trying to please. That's pathetic. Just grow up and take control. Those childhood patterns can shape us in powerful ways. 3. Can you identify one boundary you'd like to set first? My boss keeps piling work on me. I almost said something completely different. Piling work on me because I never refuse anything. Why do you think your boss chose you specifically for this dynamic? Sounds like you're just too weak to stand up for yourself. And let's practice the script for declining your boss's next unreasonable request. Do that. I could say I'm at capacity and suggest they ask someone else. You probably messed it up anyways. That's an excellent approach, clear and professional. Practice saying that out loud right now so it feels natural. You're right, I need to actually practice saying it. I'll start to see how I can actually change this. Remember to practice the boundaries before our next session. And I'm proud of your progress. See you next week. Try not to disappoint yourself again this week. Ridiculous. Thank you so much. I'm feeling hopeful about this. Already paid the bills. Escape. Nah, we're close. But I'm thinking about the money. None of these look like repeat customers. Let's see if it lets me end the day. So we already saw our person. It does let me end the day. Alright. See what it does for week 2. Nothing. Nothing changes. Nothing is different. Okay. We're not going to start the day. I'm just going to look around. The dog is already walking through and stuff. I'm almost to level 9. Okay, so this seems good for me. I'm content with it. So, as far as my observations, this is what I have to say. So, week 2 was just like week 1. So you're meeting new people, you're talking to them, starting relationships. No one from the first week came to the second week at all. At all. There was no, hey doc, I journaled this week. This is what I came up with. So no. So far it's just individual therapy, just intros, just introductions. So I think introductions are usually the lamest part when you meet, like when you're going into a type of session setting. So it's like quite repetitive and a little boring, I will say. So I guess that's what I think. It's not a bad game. It's very interesting and engaging, and you get to hear people's scenarios, and you get to decide on how you want to talk to them. So it's definitely like I feel like in a sense of building exercises if you want to kind of grow on that. So not bad. Different ways to approach a conversation. But I do wish, and I'm curious because one of the trophies is you play for a whole month. So I've already done 2 weeks, and that seems like a good clientele. So is this going to be repetitive like this, and just in meeting new people with funny names and different problems, or multiple problems? Because like I said earlier, that I think the week 1 there was a few repeat symptoms, claustrophobia. I think that was one of them. And so if we're gonna have a bunch of just repeat symptoms, and then we just respond to them differently, or are they gonna come back again? And I would like for them to come back again. I would like it to actually kind of build, and like it would be more of a therapy type deal. I know it could only go so far because then they had to keep creating content for like a conversation and building a person's story, which would be interesting for a simulator game, but I don't think they go in depth like this. This is the first one I've ever played. So curious and interesting. So if you're interested in this game, it is on Steam. So Therapy Simulator. And I don't know when the next time I'll be live on YouTube, but I do have 2 other ones, other games I will play, and those are Anxiety Arcade and Pop Slinger. Will be coming up on my streams. I will be on those later this week. I don't have a good time because of the holidays, but I will be on my Twitch channel, which is down in the link. And you can give me a follow, and then, yeah, just put your notifications on, and you'll see me there. But I'm going to go eat. Happy holidays to those